I'm set up on public tonight. This is like a little silver maple tree. I'm just like 8 feet off the ground. There's a fresh rub like directly on this tree. I saw a couple other fresh rubs back this way. I checked a camera on the way in and I seen a doe walking on the access trail on the way in as well. This is the last good day of this cold front that just pushed in over the weekend. It's only like 50 degrees right now. So anything comes in over here, it'll definitely smell me. My scent is all blowing this way. And I kind of walk through some of that on the way here. Right out in front of me here is this nice little grassy opening. And this is all cattails and tall grass. These deer love these grassy openings. If anything comes from this way, I guarantee it'll walk right through here like this and go right out to these crop fields right here. This is a pick soybean field, and the beans are sprouting up because we've had enough moisture and enough warmth. So all the harvested, like all the waste beans that fell on the ground are sprouting. I would imagine that the deer are just crushing them right now. We'll be getting a frost tonight or tomorrow night, and that should kill all of them. This is a very non-intrusive spot. I highly doubt a buck will make it to me in daylight, but you never know with this cold front. It seems like there's hardly any people hunting out here, so this is all relatively unpressured. So maybe something will make it to me in daylight with this good weather. So I plan on pushing in further either tomorrow or some other day this week. We'll see what's on my camera too. Hopefully there's at least a 3-year-old on there. nicest buck I've ever passed. I think he's a 4-year-old. I don't have any pictures of him that I know about. I said I just checked a camera on the way in. I might have pictures of him on there or not, but I had quite a few pictures of that deer from last year. I'm pretty positive it's the one I'm thinking about. He could only be a 3-year-old, or maybe he's just a smaller 4-year-old, but I had pictures of him all last year in here, and obviously in December and January. I mean, that's about as good as killing him right there. I mean, this is a perfect day. He came from the complete opposite direction. He came from the soybean field, and now he's working away. Had not a clue. He paused on the trail over there for quite some time. But then he came right into this little grass opening, just like I expected, but I expected something to come from out there to the field, but he came from the field out, so that's telling you that he was moving probably for an hour prior to me seeing him. And he just made a scrape along the field. He made a scrape along that yellow tree right there. I mean, I got so many sheds and other bucks that I've shot. I find so many sheds like that every year, and I mean, I've never actually shot a buck in October either, and he was right here, quartering away 25 yards. I mean, that's almost better than killing him, in my opinion. I basically just beat that buck, and wow, that's a good feeling. I didn't want to be done yet for the year either. There's quite a bit. Oh crap, there's a doe looking right at me. I just got spotted by a doe. My arm's on this other tree over here.
Well, pretty cool encounter. Definitely the nicest buck I've ever passed up. I heard someone recently on a podcast say if you have a buck come in and you gotta think about like is this buck a shooter or not, then he's probably not a shooter. And when I first seen him, I was excited. I mean, nice buck right there. And sure enough, he was in the field and he came right through where I was sitting. It was ideal. Wind conditions were perfect. Didn't have a clue I was there. Everything was, I mean, that's as good as killing him right there. So, like I said, I got so many sheds and literally the I've killed 3 bucks in the last 2 years, and all 3 of them are as nice as that, and one of them definitely nicer. Maybe 2 of them nicer. So, and then there's a mega giant on that public that hasn't shown up yet, but I had pictures of him in late season, so I'm hoping he's still around. Then I got other nice bucks on other properties that I'll be after, and it just didn't quite want to be done yet for the year. I mean, it's still kind of early October, mid-October, just an awesome cold front. I mean, if that would have been like whatever, November 17th, right before gun season, I had hunted those other bucks. Either they didn't show up or they did show up and never had encounters with them. And it's like getting, the rut's winding down and it's right before gun season and I had that encounter. Yeah, I probably would have took them then. And during gun season, yeah, I would take a buck like that all day long, unless it's like a super good 3-year-old on one of our private farms that I would like to see get through. But that being public land, I would have shot that all day long during gun season. But anyways, I'll probably have a couple other videos coming, and I didn't have my camera arm with me. I think that's the last couple years I haven't used my camera arm, and I've had way better luck the last two years. I stopped using the camera arm like 2 to 3 years ago. I got one self film buck on camera, and ever since then then 2 years after that I really struggled. I got one. I might bring it along a couple times, but I'm gonna definitely try and get some hunting videos out. It'll be mainly just seeing deer, and I might not get a kill shot on camera again. I could have got two. I could have got for sure one good kill shot last year if I would have had the camera on with me. But it's just another thing to pack along, and you got to set it up every time, get it in good position, and it's just a lot of hassle for maybe one good video of you shooting something. But anyways, I'll try and get some more hunting videos out soon, or whenever I have encounters like that. So probably won't be too many, but yeah, thanks for watching.